Number one, starting us off, this is a great question we get all the time, and it's the importance of making content for yourself. What do you think about that? How often should you be doing that? Should you do it? What does that look like? Because I think we all get wrapped up in making a lot of client stuff, and you forget to create for yourself.
Yeah, so this was asked by Evan Anderson, so shout out. Yeah, the importance of making stuff for yourself, I think, is super important for a couple of reasons. One, if you create too much stuff for other people and you don't create for yourself, you kind of can fall out of love and forget like why you do this in the first place. And you kind of can build a little bit of resentment towards like the clients that you're working with or doing said client work. And I think it's just super important to always take time for yourself to create for yourself. And specifically also because when you create for clients, there's always going to be like creative constraints or like deadlines. So creating for yourself allows you to have complete creative freedom and also like just create when you feel like it.
Yeah, Chase did a shoot with Aaron Brimhall. He makes really badass car stuff.
Dude, his stuff is so cool. I hope we can get him on the pod one day.
We'll get him on.
He's amazing.
He's a beast, but Chase was asking him on the shoot, he's like, how do you stay inspired, whatever? And he was like, dude, honestly, most of this stuff I do is just like spec work just for fun with my buddies in the desert, and we make really cool stuff. And then brands saw it and they're like, oh, hey, can you do that? And we'll pay you to do that with our car. So that's really cool to see, someone at the top of their game who still is shooting for fun. Yeah. And most of the stuff, like if you go see his page, a lot of it is just stuff for fun, which is really cool to see. And I think that for me, it's like making the vlogs or like making little TikToks. It's like that keeps me inspired, having fun and like making it fresh rather than, oh, this is all I do and it's a job, because it didn't start like that.
Totally.
And I didn't want it to be a job. I kind of did. I wanted to be like a YouTuber or whatever, but it wasn't, wasn't that whole thing.
I also think there's power in saying no. And if you're going to say no to a client, or let's say you're just like overwhelmed, like you don't want to take on any more work, say no to a project, even if you're free, and then go create something for yourself. Like if you're going to say no to someone else, say yes to yourself, hire yourself.
There it is.
And I think it just keeps things fresh and keeps you inspired.
Free work, I'm telling you, will make you the most money in 100%. Your career.
Yeah.
100, like absolutely, because you're going to have the full creative control. It'll be your most authentic piece of work. You won't have anybody giving you any output, and you're going to make a great piece and you'll be happy with it. You'll have something on the portfolio.
Totally.